Jeremy, if you know, is Audrey's boyfriend, and he actually asked me, Christian, what do you get for your 21-year-old girlfriend? I said, nothing. My wife might find out. But seriously, Jeremy, what does she like? Well, Jeremy said, she gifted me anything with lots of diamonds on it. Okay, Audrey, you gotta thank me, because tonight you're gonna get a deck of playing cards. The most disastrous thing is get a 40-year-old to tell jokes at a 21-year-old's birthday. The distance between is like 20 years. So much has changed since then. You know, during your time and my time. Well, when you mention things like rain, obviously you're talking about this Korean superstar hot shot, right? And all the girls will scream. When you mention rain to us, we go keep our laundry, you know. Today I was at Bugis Junction. Things have really changed. During my time, we hang out at coffee shops and hawker centers. Right now, the youth hang out at food courts. And when I was at Bugis Junction today, you cannot imagine the food court. If you've been there, the seats are cladded in leather. I'm not kidding. The seats are cladded in leather. But people are not sitting on it. I saw an Indian tourist family. I know they're tourists because the mother had so much shopping and the father was like balancing one Sony television on his head. And he was not sitting. I said, hey folks, you're eating your chapati standing up. Why don't you sit down? The father looked at me and said, you don't think I'm going to sit on my sacred cow, would you? And then there was another couple, American couple. When I say couple, I mean two men holding hands and sharing an ice cream. So obviously you know who they are. And I said, hey guys, these are brand new leather seat chairs. Why aren't you sitting down? The first guy took the other guy's hand and he said, leather is meant for wearing, not for sitting. It's okay to laugh, man. You know what else has changed? The prices of things have changed. Back then, when we want to buy a expensive branded wallet, it cost about $30 only. Do you know how much it costs now? Do you know? $34.50. Okay. Thank you, the young man. What's your name? Talking about names, names have really changed. During our time, the in-names were like Peter and John and Betty and Lily. These days, names are like Blossom, Brittany, Summer, Fish. Do you know that there's actually a girl called herself Fish? A Chinese superstar. I mean, what was she thinking? Oh, 今天我要找一个英语的名字啊，去巴萨啊，好了 ，Fish. Next thing you know, like fish Leon, there's beef spaghetti. Have you ever been to Malaysia and you've asked, hey, what's nama apa? Ikan. Never, right? Ikan. But some evergreen names never change. Names like Audrey. Names like Audrey, people with names like Audrey turn out to be something wonderful in future. Like a writer or a poet. Once I was out here and this guy said, I want to be a president in future. I said, what's your name? No, seriously, what's your real name? I say, if you want to be a president, you need to have presidential names like George, Benjamin, Nathan. Can you imagine at the National Day Parade? Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and welcome the President of the Republic of Singapore, President No, man. You know what else has changed since our time? The way we sell our things. When we wanted to sell our house, we get an agent to advertise in the newspaper and our house gets sold. These days, when you want to sell your house, take up all your clothes, except for that Calvin Klein, which covers your family jewels, and go and walk out of the house. I mean, what was the guy thinking, man? My kitchen's over there! Why are you telling me that? Are you going to fix me a chicken sandwich? Which part of chicken are you fixing me, man? Obviously, after looking at you. Rest me. You know what else has changed? Fashion has changed. During my time, the girls' skirts goes higher and higher and higher. These days, the guys' pants goes lower and lower and lower. I mean, it's so low, like from afar, you see Jupiter and Saturn, and in between you see a line. And I cannot decide whether Pamela Anderson's cleavage is better or yours. First time in history, man has cleavage. If your children have that kind of fashion, please warn them. Especially the month of the Hungry Ghost. Where this elderly old lady, and she's like short-sighted and she's doing her joystick thing, and she do not know where to place the joystick. Oh, that's right.